Bora lá, bora lá, bora lá. Começou, começou, começou. Press start. Qual dessas recompensas aqui? O que isso tem a ver? Continue. Continue. Quantos episódios eu tenho? Não. Privilege. Em Halloween.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Ih, rapaz, não lembro. O que aconteceu? Ah, eu tinha caído na água. Verdade.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Mas o FBI não estava atrás de mim?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This way. Pô, essas portas fecham automático? Pô, tem elevador? Aí sim, hein? De madeira ainda, super confiante.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Eu vou aumentar pouco o som
We
do
go
jogo.
this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Ô,
It's
velho,
all in your head.
quando achar minha esposa, você vai
You've
ver.
been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Isso aqui. A textura tá ótima, hein? Beyond shadow you see the far. There's a miracle illuminated. Dizzy, não sei. In the memory of the dear friends and poets. Poet. Poet or poet?
I never get tired of this view. Very
Ué,
inspiring,
tá falando que
isn't it?
Não tá
Cauldron
instável
Lake spread below
a
us.
transmissão? Que
I
papo é
could
esse?
see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake.
Peraí.
I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Ué. Deixa eu jogar minha taxa de transmissão.
It seems there's a
Não tá travando
storm
não, vida? Tá
coming.
vermelho pra mim.
Funny, I don't recall there
Jogar pra
being a
8.
mention of that in the
Por que
weather
jogar pra
forecast.
8?
Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Joguei pra 8.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control.
É,
Every
nem precisa
time you
atenção
have
o
a
que ele falou.
relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark
Perceber qualquer
depths of
travamento
your
você me fala.
imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession.
Ou
Imagination
não também,
is
né?
what you work with.
Como tá meu áudio, tá bom?
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't,
Ih,
why
vai ver o
is that?
temporal que rolou aqui?
Because I'm lying? Or because you
Ó,
don't
Milton,
want to admit
corre!
that you're not well?
Vamos!
It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that,
Ah, legal.
you can begin
Parece-
the journey towards your recovery.
Parece conquista
Come
nem quando eu tô
along.
tentando
Let's
ler.
go inside.
Ué? Se teletransportou?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
Ele nem mexe a boca. Esse cara é bom, hein?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson.
Tá bom, deixa eu ver.
We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Aplicar, deixa eu ver se ele atualiza aqui. Tá bom, tô nem prestando atenção no que eles estão falando.
Come, Alan, this way.
A mulher canta bem.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. Lodge? We're here to give you the nossa senhora. Specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and families to shuttle. Eu não sei a pronúncia correta. It's visits beforehand to ensure that they don't. Nossa senhora. Don't interfere. Eu tenho que ler mais em voz alta em inglês. A minha leitura tá péssima. Interfere with therapy and a period of gratuity. Also, please respect your fellow patients. Patientes, não tem opção de ser? Patients, não. Due to private and personal space, especially when they are engaged by their creative process. Tá. Ah, não. Tá bom.
My
rheumatism's killing
What?
me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be
Esse aí tava
done.
no primeiro capítulo lá,
I'm
tava no
afraid
tomando
that the
café.
rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Tá bom.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Don't you think? Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Ih, olha lá.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Had a way with words. Had a way with words. Tá bom.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Night Springs é esse programa trash de TV que eu fico vendo.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you...
Café, café, me dá café.
He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
Um livro Illuminati aqui. Muito bom, muito bom.
Doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
Ah, tem que voltar pro meu quarto. Onde que é meu quarto mesmo? Eu nem lembro.
You can't wake up. You can't hurt at night.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Então por que eu desci de elevador? Nem tinha necessidade.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Eu quero saber como que eu vou pegar a arma de novo. O único quarto que tem aqui é o meu.
cereals every morning and one with every meal.
Opa.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Que maneiro. 360 com o jogo. Isso aqui é referência a alguma coisa? Pô, mas esse cara gosta muito do Night Springs, hein? The video game. Aqui não tem nada. Ah, não, dá pra entrar também. Todo mundo tem um 360? Não. Isso aqui deve ser da velha. Não passa. Ah, tem o nominho de cada pessoa, tá.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Eita, tão dando porrada lá embaixo.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Oh, mas esse né?
I didn't know what the chaos was all
Carcereiro?
about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from me, old wench.
Escutei alguém tomando soco.
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't
Eu
they?
não vou ler mais os manuscritos, pelo menos não agora. A taxa de bits deu uma estabilizada, estranho.
It's my store.
Sinclair looked
Taking
bad.
it.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Tá bom, vamos lá, pegar a chave!
Hammer's Way will have its say. Rise up in their name. The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the
Birch. Não é aqui?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wicked adult hybrid asses, Birch, since you're so tough, Birch.
The photo on the wall caught my
Oh, shit.
attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Mano, que bosta de foto é essa? É uma selfie toda torta.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry? Barry é o meu amigo?
Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, two goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Entra nessa sala aqui.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The
Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler. And this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How are your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob.
Cara, grava tudo. É um podcaster.
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Acabou? Acabou, ótimo. Bora. Cutscene.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Onde vai arrumar essa arma?
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
What? Por que eu... Oi.
Find a way out.
Tá, aqui eu não posso passar, tá bom? Aqui eu não posso passar. Peraí, quantos que eu consegui? 3. Peraí.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Ai meu Deus, a escuridão tá chegando, não tinha reparado nisso.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
E agora? Escape daqui. Ai! Já sei, já sei. Como vai socorrer? Eu não lembro. O gerador. Errei. Aê, muitas kills. Ó, o reflexo dessa TV tá top, hein? Realmente eu não fico muito tempo sem lanterna. Ai meu, oh, pera aí. Ali, abriu ali. Ai, calma, gente. Agora. Dá uma lanterna. Aí. Saudade da minha lanterna. Eu vou entrar nessa sala aqui. Não. Ai! Calma! E agora? Corre, corre, corre. Corre, Alan. Mas você já cansou? Ah, tá. Ai, cacete. Tomou. Eu sou o Alan. O meu sobrenome é Wake. Ó o gordinho, ó o gordinho. O gordinho, espero que ele não morra, esse gordinho aí. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa por aqui. Lauro Miller, tá bom. Lasca. Ó, tem coisa ali, ó. Tem uma garrafa de café. Eu ouvi, cara. Não vai ter nada aqui não. Se tivesse algum manuscrito, ele ia estar brilhando que nem... Que nem um item precioso em Dark Souls.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
maneiro. Bom. Quem mais? Quem mais? Vem, vem. Ai! De onde você saiu? Onde que eu vou? Ah, tem que passar por aqui. Mano, não é um muro tão grande. Dá pra pular. Ah, ótimo, eu tenho uma arma, tá? Ótimo. Não, cara, só é ok. Ih, labirinto. Tudo que eu queria. Ai, filha da mãe. Ah, essa agora eu tô me susto, hein? Uma só, toma. No, don't trust. É meu? Quem é meu? Não lembro quem é meu. Ganhei munição. Tomou. Se os velhos roqueiros virar monstro, ferrou, hein? Com certeza eles vão ser boss. Tomou. Ah não, ah não, um tigre, toma. Andei benzaço, hein. Eu não quero manuscrito, eu quero ir embora daqui. Usar aquilo como base, será? Cheguei? Ah não, os corvos não. Ah, já começou um capítulo que já começou com bastante ação, hein? Ah não, ah não. Tomou. Ah, corre, corre, corre. Ah, não. Como que eu faço agora? Eu preciso de cura! Da cura! Tô ferrado. Acabou? Oxi. Puta, ó, gastei meu flare, gastei o tiro de... É um fazendeiro, ele é um rapper fazendeiro. Dá pra pegar um atalho não, pelo barranco? Só descer? Que bosta. De volta à toa aqui. Mano, esse corvo é muito chato, bicho. Não gosto deles não. Ai, 12, ótimo. Qualquer coisa se resolve com uma 12 na cara de alguém. A taxa de bits ainda tá alta. Turu, turu, turu. Ah, não, 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 não. Ai! Ah, não, vocês estão de sacanagem comigo. Então, vem, vai, vocês querem mexer com isso? Toma! 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 Tomou. Filha da mãe, cara, perdi metade do sangue dessa brincadeirinha besta aqui. Deixa eu carregar essa 12 também. Ó, olha aqui, ó. Bom, por enquanto tá tranquilo. Quase morri com os corvos, mas não conta. Outro manuscrito, ok. Quantos que eu tenho? Oh, eu peguei bastante já, hein? Tô achando que esse episódio vai ser curto. O que é? Emil mate don't do it. Eu não sei quem é Emil, não lembro quem é Emil. Vou começar a prestar mais atenção. Ah, eu já peguei manuscrito, então não vai ter outro por aqui não. Ah não, ah não, ah não. Ah não, tomou, esquivei. O problema é que eu sou muito bom. Ah, boa, consegui um sinalizador. Tu. Eu troquei... Ah, não, não, é a mesma 12, tá bom. É meu amigo lá? Deixa eu vir pra cá. É, vai ser um capítulo só de transição, pelo visto. Só de fuga. Ih, quer ver que o meu amigo já tá possuído? Ah, não tá, que ele tá na luz, ó. Ele é de Jesus.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Ah, não. Olha o grandão atrás de mim. Bora, então. São vários? Ah, eu tô com sinalizador. Então, ótimo.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Ah, então tomou aqui. Vou tomar agora aqui, ó. Toma! Meu nome é Alan Wake. Tomou. Toma! Agora eu vou matar vocês. Vou fazer questão de matar todos vocês. É batalha final? Então vamos de batalha final. Calma! Oh, desviei. Ah não, Aí isso foi roubo. Isso foi roubo. Então toma aqui, ó. Mandei bem. Boa! Oxi, por que ele pegou o pôster?
We're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Ixi, o negócio foi corrompido pela escuridão. Acabou o capítulo, quer ver? Foi um capítulo curto pra compensar o terceiro, que foi gigantesco.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like
Inevitable.
this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Tô começando a gostar desse gordinho.
God damn it, Al, talk to me.
Pô, esse gordinho é resistente, hein? Ele tá lá?
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Ah, mano, perdi tudo!
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Cadê ele? Bom, eu espero que o gordinho fique bem até o final, hein? Tô torcendo por ele. Ele começou chato e tá terminando legal. Mas a escuridão tá de perseguição também, cara.
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Procura uma luz.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Bom, atacado eu não sei se eu vou ser. Porque eu não tenho nada. Ah não, só porque eu falei. Só porque eu falei que eu não tinha nada. Ah, não. Olha lá, eu vi um negócio, tem um negócio ali. Boa, haha! Isso tudo pra pegar um manuscrito, que bosta! Eu acho que isso tá boa. Liguei aqui. Então, aqui, será que tem alguma coisa aqui? Ah, mano, você é de sacanagem que não passa aqui, o Alan Wake gordo. Ah, não, que isso? Corre. Ah, mas... a luz não me cura, não? Tá bom, vai. Ah, cacete! Eu tenho que me proteger pelas madeiras. Olha lá. Falar a verdade, se a escuridão quisesse me pegar, eu já teria me pego. Tá, não consegui ali. Ó. Ah, aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. lá, Alan Wake, vai lá. E agora? Ah, ótimo. Vai parar de funcionar.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Que é? Trust no one in the dark. Tá, vocês estão começando a ficar mais repetitivo do que eu usando adjetivo. Ih, eu não tenho bateria extra. Vem. Vem. Ó, tem bateria aqui, que bom. Onde que eu tenho que ir? Rápido. Ah, não é possível que você já cansou. Tem um monte de cara tentando te matar e você tá cansando. Vem, vem. Vem, cadeirudo. Não devo estar perdendo muito item lá, não, porque... Ué.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Cadê o celular de tijolão? É um negócio que você tem que deixar no bolso fácil. O celular de tijolão, a lanterna. Opa, a lanterna mais forte, o que eu gosto. Ah! Boa. Ó, dá... Ah, vou tirar um cochilo aqui. Tá, arma que é bom nada ainda, né? Isso aqui é um... Tá. Ele precisa daquela pulseirinha pra não perder, cair as coisas.
It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Não é o Barry, porque ele é escandaloso. Mais rápido, né? Me dá uma arma, pelo amor de Deus. Ih, foi isso.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Que isso?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Deixa eu fazer um negócio aqui. Será que dá pra subir isso aqui? Não, dá não. Eu não queria mesmo. Tá bom. O problema é que isso aqui não mata, só... Ih, rapaz. Eu até esqueci desses negócios. Caraca, mas se o urso tropeçar aqui, ele tá ferrado. Acabou? Uma garrafa de café, beleza. Ah, uma 12, me dá 12.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Boa! Uma coisa aqui dentro. Munição de shotgun, ótimo. O que é? The Taken. Nossa senhora. The Taken are filled with darkness. O que é o Witch? É o Witch? Oh, consegui bastante munição, hein? Eu tava reclamando que eu não tinha nada. Ih, eu tenho... Como que eu pego isso? Pera aí. Ah não, que vacilo, cara. Eu caí numa armadilha de urso. Ah, não tem nada aqui, que vacilo. Achei que ia ter alguma coisa. Deixa eu recuperar meu sangue ali. Ótimo, bora. Get to the farm. Get to the farm. Get to the farm. Ó. Ah, isso é... Droga. Eu tenho que subir aqui? Acho que não, né? Ah, não. Vem então. É, mas não tem muita munição aqui não. Um pouco mais pra... Ah não, as costas não! Ah, pô, cara, aí vocês são de sacanagem comigo. Ai, cacete. Acabou a música.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Não é o Barry, a gente já sabe disso.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry?
No! Danny, you're not! Please!
The front door was locked.
What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Que terror. Ele tá aqui em cima, vamos ver. Essa é a fazenda que eu tinha que chegar? Tô carregado? Bora. Peguei revólver, depois eu resolvo.
You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again. For the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Vai morrer? Morreu. Posso chegar perto do corpo não? Lá em cima? Pula carniça. Tá, pelo menos eu tenho um carro. Tenho carro, tenho arma. Ai, cacete.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape.
Escape.
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Tá bom. Essa bota estava aqui? Você é o Danny? Danny, o construtor? Ai, cacete.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Eu pulo por aqui também, seu... Tá, não dá.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Ah, o cara acabou de caçar. Pô, cuidado do bicho, mano. Que dó. Por isso que a escuridão pegou ele. Flashbang. Acabou? Acabou, ok. Bora. Vamos pegar o carro, vamos achar o gordinho. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa por aqui. Não tem. Aqui na frente tem alguma coisa? Acho que não. Ah, manuscrito. Aí, ó. Não explorar, ó. Aí que dá não explorar. Você ia perder um manuscrito. Quantos que falta? Eu peguei esse aqui. Falta 4. Falta 4. Se eu acabei de pegar esse aqui. Então 2 aqui que eu vou encontrar pelo caminho rápido, os outros 2 tem que achar explorando. Eu acho.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Tô apertando triângulo Y pra sair do carro. Tô jogando GTA. tô conseguindo bastante granada. Vou colocar a granada na mão, porque teve uma vez que eu fui pegar item escondido aqui e quando eu saí tinha uma multidão querendo me dar porrada. Se isso acontecer de novo... Pô, esse carro aqui vai ser melhor, hein? Acho que eu vou com ele. Não tem nada aqui, não. Ah, o que aconteceu aqui? Nossa, mas esse carro aqui tá com a bateria zoada, hein? Ah, fez backup. Opa! Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha. Esse carro fica aceso por dentro, é isso mesmo? Ou tem alguma coisa nesse carro em especial? Pô, esse carro aí tá com a bateria zoada, mano. O que tá acontecendo? Sorte que os carros tem tudo a chave dentro. O Alan Wake sabe fazer ligação direta. Ah, eu vou escutar a história chata do velho lá de novo. E aí, pega o rifle? Quantas balas eu tenho? Deixa eu ver. Vamos ver. 5 8. Ah, vamos de rifle. Aí, ó, que idiota.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Ok. Pô, Alan Wake, você poderia conseguir segurar 2 armas pesadas, hein? Nunca jogou Gears of War, não? Nunca jogou Red Dead, não? Ai! Nossa, essa doeu em mim. Tá bom, vai. Não faz aqui. Tomou. Eu ia gastar com... Ah, com você eu vou gastar o... Vai, você vale a pena. Ah, não, droga! Uma só, hein? Toma! Vamos ver se a bateria desse negócio melhorou. Ai, droga. Ai. Eu apertei o botão de carregar a bateria da lanterna. Que é isso? Ah, mano, apareceu outro carro aí, eu vou trocar. Que é isso? Não tem mais nada aqui não. Vou pegar esse trator aqui. Tinha 4 negros. E a batalha do jogo não é ruim, ela é boa. Eu já fui naquela casa ali. Ah. Vou avançar. É por aqui que eu tenho que ir? Uma lanterna carregada matou. Ótimo. E agora? Opa! Tá. Isso que eu tava olhando pra esse casebre e pensando, não vai ter nada aqui não. Tem quantos? Tem quantos? Ai, filha da mãe! Ah, não, não. Ah, qual é? Onde que eu tô? Tenho que pegar o item de novo? Acho que sim, né? Vou jogar uma granada. Nossa, só não vai fazer falta, não. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Pam pam. Pam 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 pam. Boa, vamos lá. Ah, então eu já vou gastar o flashback aqui. O flashbang. Tomou. Tomou. Que eu ganhei do quê? Então, eu não cheguei na fazenda ainda. Achei que eu tinha chegado, mas não era fazenda. Qual é desse? Vou consertar isso aí?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Eita! Que maneiro!
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
Então bora lá, bora lá.
Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked!
Uou! Tomou! Quem vai vir? Quem vai vir? Vem, 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 vem! Adorei isso aqui. mais. Tomou, então vem aqui, ó. Gostei da música. Tomou. Olha lá, então vamos lá, vamos pro ataque. Aqui, ó, tá vocês aqui, ó. Ah, não, pera aí, que isso? Sobe, cara, que isso? Ah, não acredito que eu morri, cara. Eu desviei, velho. Eu podia deixar eu jogar o negócio pra lá, né? Jogar 12. Então vamos de granadinha, Quantos nego aí? Toma aqui, ó. Foi legal, hein? Children of the Elder God.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Tá, pera aí, eu acho que vou trocar pra essa 12 aqui, hein. Nossa, é chato pra trocar de arma, hein. Tá, tô com limite de munição. Você tá de sacanagem que tinha uma lanterna muito maior aqui. Nossa senhora. Ela deve consumir bem mais também. Pô, não tinha nenhum manuscrito aqui. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa ali atrás. Tô ficando com fome. Pô, mas esses capítulos tá ficando longo, hein? O anterior foi 2 horas, isso aqui também vai ser, pelo visto. E eu achando que ele ia ser rápido. Porque eu achei um monte de manuscrito. Ué?
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Ah, você tá de sacanagem comigo, olha ali. Ai, cacete, deixa eu ir lá pegar. Pô, eu passei do lado e não vi. Ah, eu passei do outro lado. Ainda bem que eles brilham, hein? Não! Levanta, Alan Wake. Acho que nem consigo entrar aqui, né? Tá ótimo. Melhor ainda. Já vi o negócio pra acionar ali. Essa lanterna aqui, eu adorei ela, hein?
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
É, maneiro
Look at all
mesmo.
this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
soft
Man,
embrace, somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy
Hey,
and
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or
episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's
Como assim?
episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, noob? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Acabou assim? Ué. Normalmente acabava com o narrador falando e mostrando o logo do episódio de novo. Da série, né? Tá bom então. Eles estão me armando muito. Ótimo, bora então. Bora, 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 bora. É isso mesmo, ó. Falta um. Eu achei esse aqui, então esse aqui eu vou achar durante o caminho, então esse aqui eu tenho que achar.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
The old gods of Asgard. The old gods of Asgard. The 1955 Ragnarok Tour. Cadê? Não tem Jandira aqui. Que bosta de show. Porra, mas precisava disso? Só um pouco a 12. Eles me deram munição pra isso? Pra 5 negros que nem tentaram me acertar. Ah não, o cara se transporta. É um jumper. Então vem jumper. Tomou jumper.
I think we can make it through here, Al. Matei
todo mundo? Caraca, eu sou sinistro demais. Onde que eu tenho que ir? Que eu nem sei. O que tinha aqui? Ô, rapá, que susto! Caldeirão, tá.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Tá, mas o que eu... Vou passar aqui?
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Olha, não tô vendo muita opção aqui não, hein? Talvez eu tenha achado uma opção. Nem sabia que tinha 2 andares isso aqui.
Be careful, Al!
Tá, munição de 12, então eu vou ficar com a 12 na mão, vai. Tá, e agora? Eu não consigo enxergar nada aqui. Ah, tem mais uma escada, cacete.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Café! É o excesso de cafeína que tá fazendo isso com ele, com certeza. De onde que o cara vai sair? Agora essa é a questão. Por que eu tô pulando isso tudo? É uma casa de madeira, gente. Só empurrar o prego certo que o negócio cai. Ai, tem mais um andar, tá. Deixa eu ouvir o velho falando.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Ok. Nada relevante. Eu não preciso de bateria.
The elevator was dead. I'd have to get some power to it first. I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Tudo se resolve no chute. O cara não consegue nem correr e tá dando chute por aí. E aí? Ah, tem que abrir a porta pro Barry. Que porta? Peraí, mas... eu tô preso! Pô, isso aqui é sacanagem. Não, se for só ele, tá de boa. Se esse era o desafio, tá de boa. Devia ter colocado no difícil. Ah, tá bom, na rejogada vai ser mais legal. Fechado. Brilho. Tem que ficar de olho aqui num brilho sinistro. Isso aqui abre.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Onde ele tá? Ah, é aqui. Ah, tá.
Hey, let's go, man.
Let's go.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more game. Let's do this thing.
Aí, ó, tá nível casa do Gustavo Lima, hein? Eita. Quer apostar quanto que vai vir o cara da Serra Elétrica? Acho que já teve um cara da Serra Elétrica, né? Ah, então estamos suavão, suavão.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Opa, café? Realmente saca... Outro café? Cacete. Eu só gosto de café aqui, hein? Já gostei deles. Puta, os velhinhos... Sai daí, cara! Então entra. Olha que top.
The power downstairs was out. but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Tá bom, onde que tá esse lugar? Tem que descer, tem que subir. Será que tem que subir? Vamos ver.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the
Old
Andersons
gods.
were the booby hatch.
No.
Come on, Al, let's get the
The
lights
quê?
on, huh?
The right? The true? Ok, vamos ver. Uma guitarra. Souls Dead Rising daria pra usar como qualquer. Ah, então falta só que eu tenho que encontrar por aí. Você tá de sacanagem que o caixa de fusível é aqui no quarto do...
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Gostei da música, hein?
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Ué, acho que ia aparecer a escuridão e ia acabar com tudo e todos. O cara tá dormindo com o olho aberto. Ué, o que rolou aí? Ih, a anciã do Doutor Estranho, ela mexeu comigo. É a anciã? Vixe. Peraí. Eu consigo voltar pra cá? Não, tô querendo quebrar o jogo. Deixa eu seguir o caminho normal. Vai.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Eu não corro, eu quero correr. É, em sonho não dá pra correr, né?
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
É aqui?
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's
Não tem nada
not
aqui, cheguei
here.
primeiro, não tinha ninguém
You were
aqui.
foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Oi, sim, essa bebida caseira aqui é boa, hein?
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Tinha um laptop, não?
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon.
É o Big Daddy.
Tá
Tá misturando jogos.
She looks so old.
Porra, tô uma semana sem comer. Tava bebendo água, pelo menos.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Bárbara é a véia.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Tava sem cinto ainda. Ele ter só machucado a cabeça tá bom pra caramba.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Acabou. Então deve ter mais um capítulo, né? Já que ele descobriu tudo, entre aspas. Gostei, esse capítulo foi legal. Curti pacas. Vou pausar aqui, porque não vou conseguir jogar o capítulo 5 inteiro. Vai ser mais 2 horas. Vou encerrar aqui. Valeu, falou!